How's it going, ladies and bruisers? I'm Bobby Sixkilla. Welcome back to Thronebreaker. Now we defended Thronebreaker eventually, finally. Now it's time for us to keep going, but I thought we'd probably got enough money to upgrade some stuff, which I hadn't even thought about for a while. So we should probably do that, right? So we got nearly everything already. And what we don't have, we can't afford. We can get this, so that Meve can equip more trinkets. That's pretty neat. Isn't it there, Meve? Isn't it? Yeah? Alright, let's just keep moving. Got a quest board or something here? New markers, nice. Lots to do. Hey fellas. My lady, the villagers fear an attack from Nilfgaardian marauders. They ask that you order a group of soldiers to remain to offer protection. Of course they are my subject, I must do what I can. They're willing to pay the guards from their own pockets by all means. Yeah, sure, whatever. I can afford the extra units. Right, where are we going? There's a picky-uppy over here. Yeah, that one. We have that.
Meve stood surrounded by advisors, discussing, when all at once they heard a mighty thud.
Bloody hell!
They looked to see a cavalryman who'd clearly fallen from his saddle. The men who'd witnessed the blunder began to jest, only to choke on their laughter, as the wretch, having risen to his hands and knees, began to shake and vomit blood. The medic's diagnosis: poison. In spite of his best efforts, the cavalryman breathed his last that very night. Soon, several other riders developed the same symptoms, and at the last shared their comrade's fate. All were buried at the roadside, beneath an old willow.
This looks to be no coincidence,
Reynard said, gravely.
Our stores of water. Someone's poisoned them. We must find the fiend. In the interim, your majesty must quench her thirst with wine.
Yay! Yay, drinking. Sanctioned drinking.
A strange boat floated past. I thought it imperial, but it flew not black sails, but red uns. Deep red, like blood.
Hang on, there's a picky-uppy over here. I'll be back. Nope, there's a picky-uppy over here too. Gotta keep gathering these materials to make our army strong.
Where's Janko? 'Twere dawn I sent him into the fields, but he's not returned.
Milady, the owner of the mill has said the collection of gold was a trying task, but he offers it to you for the betterment of the army. I'll take it. I don't need the, thank you for that also. I don't need the morale.
Horns sounded. Meve recognized them at once as those of the Lyrian vanguard. She drew her sword and prepared to face the invader. Yet coming down upon her force were not Nilfgaardians, but bearded warriors clad in leather, horned helmets on their heads. This was not so. The queen could not believe her eyes.
Skellige raiders. This far inland?
But this was no time to be bewildered. Meve spurred her horse. It neighed and reared, and then the twain leapt into the fray.
Here we go. Shortened battle, which means one round, right? Yeah, one round. Skelligers fight differently to other folk of the north. With a song on their lips, they throw themselves at enemies, sword and axe. With an eager smile, they welcome barrages of arrows, shrugging off all wounds. It's no small feat to best the islanders in battle, and yet it is possible, as Meve was about to prove. Oh god, how?
Skellige!
Reynard, what the devil?
It's got 150
Sea raiders
health.
here.
There's no way I could possibly do that kind of damage. After one turn, on turn start, force the highest unit to damage Lippy by its power. then Lippy damages that unit by his power. Oh, so he's gonna insta-kill anything I summon, pretty much. After one turn. I have to multi-summon then, otherwise it's gonna annihilate me.
Let us put our steel to the test!
This is gonna get nasty.
Ours is not to reason why.
Ario's
We have to
been
do
chosen.
150
We've got to
damage
speak
to
to him.
That means we have to summon 150 damage worth of dudes. Oh, I can do extra damage with the arbalists as well, I guess.
Lyria!
Now, of course, the arbalist will die, doing an extra 10 damage. I assume we insta-win if he dies, though, right? Doesn't matter how strong the rest are, as long as he dies, we win. That's what I'm assuming.
One bullet's all I need.
My god, we've only reduced him to 100. We can't win
Ransack
this.
your temples! Wipe ourselves on your vestments!
I'd summon the drummer, for example, to summon more dudes, but I can't. Because as soon as I summon the drummer, he'll kill it. Because it's going to be the strongest unit on the field. I think I can get away with the Wagenburg. If I summon it, there's a chance he'll kill the Wagenburg, but there's a chance he'll kill the pikeman as well. Let's just hope. Oh my god, it includes his own dudes. He kills his own dudes. I didn't know that.
Again and again and again.
He's gonna summon low level dudes.
Case of rower's back. Give me a target.
That's...
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
I don't really want to keep passing, but at the same time, I don't know.
Arbalist at your command.
And that extra damage, that's gonna come in handy.
You've got stones, wench!
You've sailed
I
into
can't believe you're so
troubled
willing to
waters,
kill
mate.
your own people. And I guess I should be. Move you. In.
Armor won't save.
He's trying to kill my Wagenburg, but it keeps staying alive. Just. Yeah, we're winning
You
now.
wanna pass, you gotta pay. Can't let you through elseways.
It's gonna be close, man. It is gonna be close.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Alright, it's time to go all out.
Aye. Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
We got 2 5s, 2 6s, 1 4. I could kill this one. There's not much point though, is there? I could weaken Lippy here by 4. He's not gonna die, but we're gonna win anyway.
Give us all you
He's so close. He's down to 6. He nearly killed him. That would have been awesome.
The Skelligers fought hard, fought bravely, brought mayhem. Yet the Queen's ordered, disciplined force won the day. The islanders seemed entirely undismayed at their defeat. A trait of theirs, I must admit, I've ever admired.
Well, you're right scrappy for landlubbers. Lippy Goodman applauds you for your pluck, Queen. When we sup, me and the lads will drink your health.
Cool. Turn Skelligers against Nilfgaard, yeah.
That we shall yet see, sir. We must know something first. What brings you this far inland? What drove you from the sea?
Meve asked, crossing her arms.
Ha! What always drives us? Looting and pillaging. The coast's picked clean since long, so we set our longships up the Yaruga for gold and glory!
Amusing. I always assumed you to be honourable folk.
And who dares to claim elsewise?
Your very actions do so. You've attacked a land preoccupied, a land already at war with invaders, but I suppose it makes sense. You've ever feared to attack Imperials?
The Queen prodded gently.
What did you say, wench?
Gudmund had quickly turned red with rage.
I'll prove just how wrong you are, I will! Why, we'll be drinking mead from Nilfgaardian helmets for sundown! Follow me, lads!
Meve smiled as she watched the islanders
They're not
gather
very
their
smart,
gear
but they're good
and prepare
fighters.
to march. She doubted not in the least that Gudmund would honor his pledge.
He's not so smart, but that's cool. Means we can manipulate him quite nicely. Always good. Be able to manipulate a lunatic like him. There's some nice recruiting we got going on
Here
here.
the damage seems not so great.
It appears Nilfgaard's not yet turned its forces towards the capital. We're likely to encounter no more than pathfinders and foragers.
So I hope.
Oh, a puzzle battle. We're gaining quite the collection of resources. According to legend, a mage by the name of Cornelius the White once lived in Cridham. Following a conflict with town elders, he was forced to escape with haste. Before fleeing, however, he first hid his entire fortune in a nearby crevasse. Aware other residents would seek the treasure for themselves, he dared not leave it without a guardian. Eliminate all foes. The puzzle ones always take me a few attempts because I'm not so good at that. And I like to throw my chips on the table and see what happens. What do we got here? Eliminate all foes, yep. What do we got? Boulder. If there are 3 or more copies of this unit, combine them into a lesser Dow. And if I destroy it, it summons more. But I could destroy it. Should I destroy it? That's the question. I guess I have to, because I have to destroy all enemies, right?
I'm a one say.
And if I destroy this, there'll be more lesser Dow. How the hell are we meant to beat them then?
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
I think I've already messed this up. What is this one? Destroy the unit to the right and boost self by its power. If it's an artifact, boost self by current power instead. How does that help? Like, I can cap this one. I don't understand.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
I only loot corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh. Use it. Not overwatch yet.
What was that? What ability has Meve got at the moment? That's it, we got nothing left now. Okay. Okay, so after a few attempts of trying different things, here and there, like different orders. I know how to do the damage, I just have to figure out what order it goes in. Well, I think I figured it out after a few attempts, finally. But we'll see, we'll see. We will see.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Okay, now. Now we use our arbalists. On our next turn, we use our arbalist to pop the lesser Dow.
Arbalist at your command.
Next turn we'll pop another lesser Dow with an arbalist.
Armor wars.
And summons the big one. Now we use these.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Alright, good. Good. Pain in the ass that was. But we got it. That's the main thing. The Morana runestone. That looks pretty cool. Oh, loot all the stuff to pick up. Looting is my favorite, man. I love looting. Love the looting. And gluten. Looting and gluten. They're my favorite things. These are a few of my favorite things. Oh, yeah, morale full. Our morale was like in tip-top shape. Now it's in neutral. How the hell did that happen? What's in here? What's happening in here, fellas? Nothing? Just gonna loot your stuff and then leave? Cool. That's cool. What about in this town? Looks like stuff's happening here.
The Nilfgaardian invasion necessitated certain steps. Meve had dispatched scrolls to her garrison commanders, based upon which they were to announce general musters. She'd hoped that by the time she reached Crydam, fresh recruits would be waiting to join her growing force. Alas, the commander of this fort, one Sergeant Griggs, had only bad news.
Your Majesty, I've not the numbers to man the walls even. The call to arms brings few new recruits and more men desert each day. Folk are terrified something awful. They don't believe in victory.
Make a speech.
They don't believe in victory?
The Queen rose from behind the table, toppling her chair.
Then let them hear how I smashed the Blacklads at Dravograd.
Quick as can be, the commander gathered all Crydam's inhabitants in the central square. Meve stepped out in front of the crowd and recounted her most recent victory. The folk of Crydam listened with bated breath.
And so, we must stand together. Fight, arm in arm. Be a wall against which black-clad hordes will be dashed.
The townsfolk responded with thunderous applause, yet enthusiasm is rarely long-lived. That born of Meve's fiery words had dispersed after but a few days. No new volunteers joined the garrison, and the townsfolk hid from Sergeant Griggs to avoid being pressed into service. Neither the town's nor the Queen's own company were reinforced, and Meve left Crydam angry as a wasp.
Well, hey. But we got a morale boost, so that's cool. Guess that didn't work out how we wanted it to, huh?
A dragon! A live one, seen it with my own eyes.
That one.
Had winged like a bat, a mess of teeth.
Alright, let's do this. Where are we on the map? How did we end up over here? Back to... oh god. Wyvern that prowled the fields of Foregate was spotted by Melik. The local half-wit. He'd been busy carving obscene words into a birch stump by the roadside when the Draken had suddenly pierced the clouds above him. After hastily and ineffectually cleaning his soiled trousers with a fern leaf, he rushed to the village to warn the others of the vicious beast's presence. Okay. Kill the wyvern. If there are no cows left, lose the battle. God damn. Alright, let's get into it, I guess. Alright, here we go. We got 2 Wagenbergs. There goes a cow.
Can't take it anymore. One goal to mine.
Just keep whacking at him.
Give me a target.
I think we got this.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Holy crap, we got it on the first go. What are the odds? I had to sit here and think about it for ages though. I would have cut that out, but yeah. Those Wagenberg, man, they win it for you at the end of the day, every time. Few remedies exist for a man who's lost his youthful vigor. The recommended solution is a simple mixture of raw dragon egg, a sprinkle of sugar, and a splash of pepper vodka. Should no dragon eggs be readily available, instead boil the liver of a cockatrice after first massaging in a blend of Zeracanian spices. Okay. How would a cockatrice liver be easier to get your hands on than a dragon egg? A cockatrice is a dragon anyway, isn't it? Of its own kind, but still. It's still a dragon, right? Pretty sure it counts. What do we got here?
A contract. On a monster.
Cool.
Interesting.
I'll take it. Can I take it? I hope I can take it.
Milady, something's wrong at Abbott's Ravine. I heard whinnies and screams.
There's loot up in here. Just spotted it. They're rolling in the money out here.
Why ever do the gods punish us so?
Where are we heading now? There's something up there. Is that the contract? Point of interest. We'll head that way. Northwest. Is it you? Your Grace. In the cottage lives the herbalist whom the local peasants hold in high regard. Her potions and ointments, have healed many wounds, saved many lives. Do you wish to procure remedies from her stock? Yes. That's a piece of card right there. Was that the point of interest? No, not even close. Alright, we're gonna go this way. This looks like it takes us to the point of interest. Milady, the hovel's resident, a peasant by the name of Bogan, has a word for you. He claims he saw someone under cover of night bury some sort of treasure near the orchard. For a small sum, he offered to sketch a map of where to look. An axe, some benchy things, and a tree. Cool. Thanks. Ooh, a recruit place. Are you guys the point of interest?
As Meve and company traversed the ruddy meadows, strident voices reached their ears.
I beg your pardon. I've heard enough. A duel. I challenge you to a duel.
A duel? Nonsense. I'd sooner lay you across my lap and give your arse a thorough flailing, you scoundrel.
The Queen approached the arguing parties. 2 nobles, Lords Cartwright and Mansfield. Quickly she ascertained they were up in arms over ownership of an orchard lying between their estates. Assisting both nobles, their kinsmen, armed to the teeth, prepared to leap at each other and crush heads. Upon spotting Meve, the lords lowered their voices, bowed and presented themselves. Yet they could not keep their ire fettered long, and were soon casting aspersions again.
Your Grace, Mansfield has seized it. No, stolen my land. Land that has been in my family for generations.
It is my recompense for your reckless deeds. To burn down me mill in Furchin for a bit of sawdust in your flour? Well, I never.
A bit? Oh, let me at him. Farman's taken ill, cook's feverish, all from that manure. You are a fraud, sir. A fraud and a thief.
Though she faced the not at all trifling matter of the Nilfgaardian invasion, Meve agreed to settle the dispute. Reynard, who knew the history of every Lyrian and Rivian family 7 generations back, served as her advisor.
No doubt I would find for the Cartwrights. They are in the right here, as regards the title to the land. Yet your Grace must consider, the Mansfields have ever served the crown and never delayed payment of tribute. Whereas the Cartwrights are litigious charlatans who owe the royal treasury thousands, many thousands.
Yeah. But it does belong to the Cartwrights, you know? I mean, the law is the law, right?
This situation is clear as the day,
said the Queen.
The orchard's rightfully Cartwright's and must remain so.
Your Grace!
Mansfield started angrily.
For years I've loyally served the crown.
I ask that you continue to do so and respect my judgment then.
Lord Mansfield turned green, then red, then blue, as he passed from envy through irritation to deep ire. Yet in the end he accepted his ruler's judgment. Lord Cartwright, his joy hardly contained, knew how to show gratitude, ordering the best of his men-at-arms to join Meve's force.
Oh, so we got new soldiers, that's pretty cool. This is where that place was, yeah. An avatar dealie. Very nice. Here's some wood. I got our resources. They're boiling over. Oh damn, we are out of time for today too. I didn't realise that. Easy to while away a lot of time in this, especially when you're doing one of these puzzle ones for ages and ages and ages. It's easy to lose track of time. Oh, there's some more. I want to grab some more stuff first. Gonna load up our resources before we wrap it up. And there's a bunch of free resources just sitting around everywhere. It'd be a fool not to take them. Alright, where are we looking on the map? It's a picky uppy over there. We're just gonna go grab that. I keep saying, oh, we'll just do this last thing, and then we'll wrap it up. Oh wait, but we'll just do this other thing. We've been in this town, we have, haven't we? Yes, I remember this town. Alright, yeah, we're gonna wrap this episode up here, and then in the next one we're gonna head down to there, that big gate to Lyria, and see what happens next. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting out for me, and I'll see you in the next one.